2000 on a W, Mercedes SL320, automatic convertible in blue with the factory hardtop. I've got the hardtop off so we can show you the roof working up and down. Hardtop released with no problems at all. Headlining is sagging a little bit on the hardtop, and it's a little bit flat in places on the paint side of things, but no rust at the front like you normally get. All nice and clean at the front of the hardtop there. Bodyweight wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this Mercedes onto the interior, and then we'll go for an engine startup, and then we'll get the roof working up and down. It is a facelift model as well, one of the later ones. Slightly different headlights, wing mirrors and tail lights. Also a slightly different steering wheel as well in the later ones. Right, bodyweight wise, we'll start off the bonnet. Nice and tidy up the bonnet. There is a few heavier surface scratches here and there, and the bonnet is a sort of like a football shaped one there on the bonnet. There's a few stone chips as well. And like I say, a few scratches here and there. Once a good polish, there's a few scratches at the back there. And a few stone chips across the bonnet itself, but nice and straight apart from that. Headlight on the left-hand side, nice and clear. Bumper corner, all nice and clear as well. A few little stone chips and not a little bit in the paint, but no big scuffs or scrapes. Grill's all intact, no bits missing, nice and shiny. And again, right-hand side, headlight and indicator side light, all nice and clear. So is the bumper corner there. A few stone chips across the bottom edge of the bonnet there, bumper, sorry. But like I say, no big scuffs or scrapes. As we come round the driver's front wing, I think it's azurite blue, this one. Nice and tidy up the wing top. All nice and straight. Some light surface scratches here and there where it's been washed. Around the arch, nice and tidy. All nice and tidy. As you come to the back there, we've got a bit of rust at the back of the driver's front wing there on the arch, slipping a little bit further back where it meets the door. But all nice and presentable. It's all one colour, this one. It's not two-tone like the earlier ones. Lovely and straight. Nice Merton wheels all the way around there. Could do with a refurb if you're being particularly harsh on that. Body kit fits nice and tight. Those plastic moldings, I call them a body kit, but the plastic moldings on the lower half are all clipped in nice and tight, not hanging off anywhere. Lower sill section's all nice and tidy. We've got both the jack and points still in place. Down the driver's door top, lovely and straight. No heavy scratching around the handle. The odd little stone chip here and there. Tiny little bit of rust just starting by the handle there. And we've got a few little bits of paint flake right in the corner. Again, not very noticeable. A few stone chips on the wing mirror, but no cracking to the glass or the back plastic. As we come down the right-hand side on the rear arch, nice and tidy on the paint side of things. We've got a little few bubbles right at the front edge there on the rear quarter. That's the front edge of the arch. And the odd little surface scratch like I've mentioned in the paintwork, but all nice and presentable, all nice and tidy. No heavy scratching at all around the fuel filler cap. Nice and clean on the bumper. It fits nice and tight. Got a little bit of a scuff there on the bottom. I mean a tiny, tiny little mark there. Bumper corner itself nice and clean and tidy. Continentals all the way around by the looks of it. The rear light lenses are nice and tidy on both sides there. Bumper corner again, all good on the left-hand side. As you come across the back bumper there, nice and tidy. No major scuffs or scrapes. Got a little light scratch where stuff's been put in. I've got a little bit, just a bit of paint flake. It's just starting to go a little bit rusty underneath the number plate there on the back. Across the boot lid, around the high level brake light, again nice and tidy, lovely and flat. Some light scratching to the boot itself. Surface scratches, not heavier one with a good detailed polish would square most of that away, I'd like to think. All nice and tidy. Nothing around there either. A few lighter scratches again by the deck lid on the back. As they come around the left hand side, a little bit of rust at the back of the left hand side wheel arch. Around the arch itself, apart from that, nice and presentable up the rear quarter. Some light scratches, the odd bird pin mark down the left hand side rear quarter. Lower half again, the body mouldings all nice and tight to the body. Continental on the back here as well, and we'll check on the front. So we've got Continentals on all four corners there, which says a lot about an ownership of a car when you're paying for decent tyres. Nice and tidy around the handle again, no heavy scratching, no dings or dents on the left hand side front door there, all nice and straight. As we come down the passenger front wing, you've got a bleb on the top of the paintwork there. There's two there. That's the left-hand side front wing. A little bit starting just underneath there. But it hasn't broken the head off the paint at all. Lovely and presentable down that left-hand side. Onto the interior now. Door card itself, nice and tidy. It wants a good clean to the handle. We have got some wear to the handle. It's a bit grubby there, and a few little indents on the grab handle there, and a few little marks on the lower speaker cover carpet. Wood's all good though, but no major rips or tears. The seat itself showing some wear, some grubbiness wear to the bolster, but no major creasing. Very, very light creasing, but no major creasing there. And a little bit on the lower half again with a little bit of grubbiness in. We've got a little bit of leather flake around the seat belt bottom there. Show you the rest of the seat there. It is the 2-seat, this one. There's nothing behind there. A few little marks of the carpet. You've got the factory air brake there still on. Carpet set itself, cream, light grey, sorry, carpet. Could do with a little bit of clean, but no rips or tears. Nice and tidy across the dashboard there, no problems at all with that. All nice and standard down the centre console, no delamination to the wood. Like I say, with it being a later one, it's a slightly different style wheel. All the dials are nice and clean and easy to be read. We are missing the little catch off here, which is fairly standard on these Mercs these days. That's fairly common that the catch is missing off there. We're going to pop round to the left-hand side. Left-hand side door card, nice and tidy on the door card. All nice and clean. You could do with a little bit of a clean down here if you've been very harsh, but that's nothing more than 10 minutes job. Nice and tidy on the carpet set on the left-hand side, and once again, showing a little bit of wear at the seat, but not bad at all. No heavy creasing down that bolster there. No cracks, rips, or tears. A few little marks in here on the back of the seat. Dashboard's lovely and clean again from the left-hand side. We're going to go into the engine bay now, have a look at this 3.2 litre petrol engine in this Mercedes. James is going to fire it into life. It's all nice and tidy in the engine bay. No hesitation at all. These Mercs always start like that. I've never had one that doesn't. Lovely and clean and tidy in there, ticking over nice and happy. What we're going to do is we're going to get the roof pulled up. We'll have a look at the condition of the roof, and then we'll put it back down. So you can have a little bit of sun fade to the deck lid, to the leather on there. James is going to pop the roof up now. Nice and clean there, no hesitation from the roof, coming up as it should. Navy blue roof as well, so really, really nice colours this one. Once it's up, we'll have a good look at that before James puts it back down, showing that working as well. No hesitation and no juddering from the roof itself. All locked in, all nice and tight across the front edge. So it wants a little bit of a clean on the roof, but no rips or tears. Lovely and taut. Back windows are all lovely and clear on the back windows. Got a little bit of just flaking on the pipe in there, which is pretty standard, but no rips or tears. Actual canvas, nice and clean on the roof there. Got a little bit of a mark here at the back edge on the roll, on the bar there, and a few little creases where it's been down. But again, all nice and taut. Very, very pretty with the roof up that one as well. Really, really good colours. All nice and tight. James, I'm going to pop the roof back down now for us, so you can see that in working order. Once it's down, we will put the rollover bar up as well to show that working. All nice and smooth and no juddering or hesitation at all from that roof. All working as it should. Now just remember, though, I haven't even been in the boot yet, so we'll do that in a second. Rollover bar working nice and tidy. There we go. We'll leave that down because we're going to put the hard top back on in a second. In the boot there. Nice and tidy. You've still got your cover. That's where your windbreak fits in there. We've got a driver's mat there. Space saver. Oh, is that a space saver? No, it's an alloy spare wheel. We've got a spare. That's right or left. That's left hand front side light there in the car. And like I say, factory 6 stack there. Pop that back down for us there, James. Right, and there you have it. The 2000 in the year Mercedes SL320 in blue with the grey leather, with the factory hard top. It's going back on. The working roof in blue as well.